Presently I had developed a boil on my peridium the size of a golf ball from an ingrown hair. It was not the first of its kind I had, or experienced one when I was in middle school. I took a round of antibiotics recently, and was starting a second round, coincidentally, on the day that I had started a new job. Like many other antibiotics, these one came with a warning label about stomach upset. I didn't think much of these warnings, and as I started my hour-long commute home from work that night, I popped one of the pills into my mouth. About 15 minutes down the highway, I felt a stabbing pain in my gut like none I had ever experienced. I felt the colour drain out of my face as my bowels liquefied and began rushing from my anus. In a panic, I looked for the next closest exit, restaurant, bush, anything. Instead, all I saw was a sign that read, "Next exit 9 miles." The stabbing pains continued as I sped down the one-lane highway toward that exit. It happened when I was halfway there. I could no longer control myself. The liquid shit came pouring out of me, into my underwear, over my belt, onto my car seat, and my shirt. Poop was everywhere, like hot pudding, sticking to everything it touched. When I got home, I showered for what seemed like an eternity, fully clothed. Next, I cleaned up the car as best I could, knowing that I would have to pay to have it professionally detailed if it was ever not to stink again. Then I called my fiancée and proceeded to tell the story of my ride home. She said, "It's okay, honey. I love you, and it sounds like you had no other choice. We'll get the car cleaned and call the doctor in the morning to get your medication switched." Love overcame a car full of my shit in check that night, and I learned to always check to see what the medication side effects are.